In lesson 5.1, we're going to talk about the polygon sum conjecture. So we already know that in a triangle, we have 180 degrees inside. So if we add up the three angles in this triangle, we have a total of 180. In a quadrilateral, we have 360 degrees inside that shape, the four-sided figure. And the reason, if you look at it, is we actually can create two triangles. So we know that in one of the triangles we have 180 degrees, and in the other triangle we have 180 degrees for a grand total of 360. If we continue on with this idea, we notice that if we split a pentagon into triangles, we see a total of three of these triangles, so 180 in the first, 180 in the second, 180 in the third, and that, if we add up the 380s, would be a grand total of 540 degrees in that triangle. And taking that one more level, we can do the same with a hexagon and so on and so forth. And what we notice is every single time that we add a side, we are adding 180 degrees because we're adding a triangle. So if I look at the four triangles inside of a hexagon, and I total up those four triangles, I'll see 720 degrees because 4 times 180 is 720. Looking at this idea then, we see all of these different things going on. We see all the splits of these triangles. So we have in a quadrilateral 2 triangles, in a pentagon 3 triangles, and a hexagon 4 triangles. And as we look at the pattern, what we notice is that we see when there's 3 sides, there's 1 triangle. When there's 4 sides, there's 2. When there's 3 sides, there's 5. When there's 5 sides, there are 3. And 6 sides, there are 4. Or in other words, in every single case, what we notice is you look at the number of sides that you have, and you take away 2, and that's how many triangles you have. For example, if I look at just one case here, maybe in the pentagon right here, I notice that if I take the number of sides and I subtract off 2, I get the number of triangles. Or in other words, 5 minus 2 equals 3 triangles. We use this idea to come up with a rule. And when we look at the rule, what we find out is that in this rule, we see that the number of the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is n minus 2 times 180. So the n in this case is the number of sides. So looking at the example that we have present here with this hexagon, we take 6, which is the number of sides, minus 2, which is the rule, times 180, or in other words, this would be 4 times 180, which yields 720 degrees, which is the number of degrees inside of a hexagon. So the sum of the interior angles of any polygon is the number of sides n minus 2 times 180.